everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Praise, and today I'll be following up on the sexual abuse videos that I was doing earlier. Now, because it's winter outside, it's dark, I wanted to continue one of those sit down videos and talk to you a little more about sexual abuse. Today, we'll be talking about how to identify sexual predators, and yeah, I hope that would be something you can learn from. I'm not here with my sister Joy today because she's busy and she has some things to do. But once she's free, we'll be back again. Okay? So let's get into the video. Okay, so I forgot to mention that I have a special guest with me. Someone who is so special, one of the most influential people in my life. She's a mentor, she's a great woman. She's literally the reason why I am here today. Let's give it up for my mother. Okay. Okay, this is the first time I'm bringing my mom here. And by the way, Joy is not here in the video, but she's behind the camera, okay? Okay, so if you're a mom, you're a dad, or you're in charge of little children, or you're about to be a parent, or you're already a parent, whoever needs to hear this, if you have young children around you, this video is for you. I wanted to talk about how to identify child predators. What are the signs you look out for? What do people that molest children look like? What are the red flags? So the first thing is child predators usually show an eager interest in a child. So they're interested in maybe one particular child. You can hear them, using languages like she's so special, she's so unique, she's an incredible child, and they use these languages on a particular child and begin to shower that child with gifts, lavish that child with affection, with attention. They always volunteer their time to maybe give that child one-on-one lessons or take that child somewhere to do something fun. Just them and the child. Oh, I'll take her to the playground. Oh, I'll take her to church. Oh, I'll take her to the camp. Oh, I'll take her to school. Oh, I'll babysit her. Okay, I'll watch over her. You can go to work. So they show an eager interest in a particular child, lavishes that child with lots of gifts and time as well. So you as a parent, a predator might, kind of monitor your schedule, right? They'll kind of monitor the parent's schedule. Like, okay, what time is mom and dad usually not at home? What time do they usually come back home? What time does this child need to, attend this certain lesson or event? And they come during those periods and volunteer their time and try to spend one-on-one time with the child in the absence of the parent. So I repeat, this person who shows eager interest in your child wants to take your child out to do this, activities or watch your child in your absence, because that's the time where they can, lure the child or groom them with gifts and attention and care and love and sweet words so that the child will trust them and they can then abuse the child or achieve their aim. And when I mean abuse, I mean sexually molest the child. Okay, so the second red flag or second way to spot a child predator is someone who is always offering their services for free to your child or to your family. Now, I forgot to mention child molesters, like I said in my previous videos, they are people that are so close to you. In fact, 99% of child molesters, sexual abusers are never strangers. It's not the man that owns a truck that is, giving out candy from a truck and then is waiting for a child who's going to come and take the candy, and then they'll lock the child in the car. No, it's the people that live in the same house with you. It's your neighbors. It's sometimes at the grandparents' house. It's uncles. It's, youth ministers. It's priests. It's music teacher. It's choir leaders. It's camp, um, scout leaders or coaches as well. So there are people who are in institutions of trust where you would think my child should be in this institution, or if my child is in the care of this institution, they will not be hurt. So those are the kind of places that actually hurt your child the most, because you are trusting them with your child, and usually in your absence. So they take advantage of that. And another thing is that they know a lot about children. They know what children like. They know how to give children attention. They know how to spot a child in distress, because they deal with kids all the time. Coaches deal with kids all the time. Babysitters deal with kids all the time. Priests, youth leaders, they know psychology of children, of teenagers, so they know how to play on that. That's why you have to be very attentive, because um, child molesters usually don't. It's a gut feeling that you have. It's not, and it's something you have to notice. It's not, even if you tell somebody about it, they have to almost catch them red-handed before it would, be considered a proof, if you get what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is there are people that you trust, and they would offer their services for free to your children. So okay, I'm gonna take Sarah free lessons. I really see she has a drive. She's an incredible kid. You know what? After school hours, she can stay behind, and I'll, give her a little bit more lessons. No, it's Daniel. He's very good at basketball. I do have like an hour or two after hours, or after my coaching session. I can stay back and, try to give him some lessons after work hours. No, baby, the babysitter is, or the what do they call babysitters, daycare. I think it's called daycare, wherever children are babysat. Oh, the daycare closes at 6 p.m., but you can leave her here, till 8. I'm gonna be here, no problem, take your time. Sometimes it's genuine, but most times no. Pick your children at the right time. Do not let them stay after hours with any adult. Okay, do not let them stay after hours, and for free especially. Oh, I'm good, because if you're doing, music lessons, football coaching, babysitting, these services are paid for. They're definitely paid for. So if someone is, willing to give up their time and their energy and and their their effort to look over your child at no cost, there's definitely going to be a cost in consequence. So I would like parents out there to look out for those kind of traits. Do not let people that are giving out their services for free all the time, even to your family for free, come around your children. Always watch out. Okay, okay. So my last point would be, addressed to men. Because according to statistics, 90% of child molestation or sexual abuse on children are perpetrated by men. So it's men who are sexually abusing young girls, or men abusing young boys. Um, I think it's not just the role of the mother to watch over the children and to make sure the children are always safe and in the right hands. It's also the responsibility of fathers in a home to be watchful of the kind of men that come into your homes. Be mindful of the places you send your female and male children to. There was and this is, some countries have more child molestation issues than other countries, because they're in some countries, probably mostly third world countries, they're just, people are less sensitized to child molestation and women blaming, those type of things. So men in specific should be very mindful. I know there's some incredible men out there, incredible fathers that are, on point and always watching out for their kids. But for the lackadaisical men out there, lackadaisical, is it lackadaisical? Lackadaisical, 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 okay, for the lackadaisical parents out there, or men out there, you need to follow up on your teenage sons, your teenage daughters. Don't send them to the pastor's house alone. That's, oh, the pastor has been so nice, I want my daughter to go to his house and, help him with some chores. Because I've heard of stories like that and I just cringe. Because how can you, as a it was a story of a father who sent his teenage daughter to the house of a pastor to help the pastor do chores. You send your young female child to the house of a man alone, in the name of religion, in the name of pastor. You have to be smart. You should know better than that. Okay, some people just, leave their children and give people all the trust in the world with their children. In fact, people even know your children more than you. They talk to your children about sex, sex, and all manner of things that you never even talk to your child about, because you are so, absent. You're so focused on work. Let me tell you something. If you're a careless parent out there, man or woman, you are playing with destinies, because some of these child molesters were probably once children that were molested, and now they've become molesters, and their life is just spiraling somewhere that will eventually lead to jail or something worse. Okay, so for male parents out there, stop being careless with your daughters and letting them have daddy issues from a young age because you're careless. So letting them go to a man's house, letting men, troop in and out of your house, and you don't even know what is going on there. You're letting your friend come to your house when you're not, your male friend, your male colleague. What are you doing? Get it together. Get it together. Okay.